Now we are going to discuss database in AS400. How database is important and how it works. In AS400, we have a database called DB2 and in DB2 uh, we will be hearing some term like physical file, logical file, join logical file. So, so we will see what all things are there. Another thing, here whenever we hear files is nothing but like in SQL we say as a table. So here it's a file. Like in Java and C or other languages, file is a different file. File when I'm saying like notepad and all, it's not a database. But here when I'm saying a file, files means database table. Okay. So here we will be seeing physical file, logical file, and all those things. When I am saying a physical file is nothing but a table, and logical file is kind of I cannot say 100%, but equivalent to our index or view in SQL. And here if you see library is equivalent to schema in SQL. So at top level, first we have to create a schema, then we have to create a table, and then we create a view and indexes. Here, first we have to create a library, then we can create a physical file, and then we can create a logicals. Okay. Uh, I will create a very simple. Okay. When I am talking about a physical file is nothing but which keeps actual data. Actual database is physical file. Where we are keeping the data, we are storing the data in a physical file. But logical file, it doesn't store the data. It's only provide a view on that physical file. So first let me go and create one physical file and then we'll see. So I came into QDDS SRC and I will take S6. So PMPF employee database. Again here also we came like how we were coming in CL. But here SEU is little different. This SEU is little different. The behavior of SEU will be little different from CL. Like if you see here, this A is there. So here we have to start the line from here. Before to this, you can write a comment. Comment in the sense if you are doing a modification and all, so you can write those modifications here. But any line will start from here. Then here if you will see T, then here if you will see name, then here are length, T, decimal position and all functions are there. So what exactly I am going to do, if you will see here, first I will take A here. So sorry, A here. Now I can take F4. If I will take F4, now you can see. Oh, name type. What exactly name type is? Here is saying R or K, or either you have to leave or exit line. So R means record format, K for key, blank for normal field. I think I have to explain you what exactly record format is. Before to that, I will just select a record format and EMP and then I will tell you what exactly. I just created one record format. What exactly record format is? Record format is nothing but it's almost equivalent, or you can compare with a data structure. Data structure, you know, a data structure is nothing but like a big string where small portions are used by different fields. Like suppose I have selected a data structure called name, and their name is 60 character or 61 character. So first 30 character I am giving to first name, 31st is middle name, and 32nd to 61 is for last name. The name is divided into three fields. So here also this record format will be divided into different fields. So total length of record format will be decided by how many fields are there. Or like for name, I am not saying that the length of name is 61. I am saying a name is a data structure where first name is 30 length, second name is 1, middle name, and last name is again 30. So 30, 30 and 1 it become 31, 61 of total name data structure. Get it? So, huh? Usually middle initial I think it's up to you decide. So here suppose I am entering normal field. Yeah. We have to use A like word from here A for actually it's not every week, but it's just say that from here your line starts. Like you know, before to this place, if suppose if any changes will be there, no, that we maintain in the modification tab. Modification tab. I have any physical file open? No. Oh, any file I have not opened. Other again I have to connect. I can show you. I will show you how this before to A is getting used. And the A should I have to keep only the same that place, yeah. I cannot move. No, no. So that's what everything. Even if you see here R I wrote at this particular place, you cannot write R here or there. Like name, all field name till here, from here till here. The length of those fields will be here. So if, ID, so like employee ID I am selecting. So for ID length I will write 10. Here if when you are writing like length, make sure you have to write in a right justified manner. Okay. If you write 10 here, then it will throw it up. So you have to write there. Got it. Then I will write so all these four fields I have declared as a character field, and the last one is a numeric field because 0 I have given, so it will understand that this is a numeric field. Here different data types are there. Now I'll show you data types. Okay, and we used R space which means record. This is a record format. If I have mentioned here R means this is the record format, sorry. Remaining are fields because nothing I have declared and nothing. I mean, if you see here in the support also, blank, leave the field blank to indicate a field name, type R at column 17 to indicate record format name, type K in column 17 to indicate key field. If I am going to create a key in this one, so I have to write a key field here. Bottom, I can create a key in physical file also. In logical also we can create, and physical also we can create. Suppose I have to create a key here, I will create like this. I am creating key on ID. So if you see, key has to be in this list of field. I mean in this data structure, record format basically. I mean you cannot write any key which is not there in the record format. Otherwise system will throw error. It won't let you compile. So this is we created a very small database. Here data types I just wanted to explain you. Data type, if you see, so many data types are there. P for packed decimal, S for zone decimal, B for binary, F for floating point, A for character, L for date, T for time, Z for timestamp, hexadecimal, DBCS, all are. So these many are there. Like we will discuss packed decimal and zone decimal. This is very much important. I will discuss little later, not now. Other I think like date, time, timestamp, and all. Character is A. If you see A. So if I'm not writing anything data type, if you see, I have not written any data types here. So if I'm not writing anything, then automatically system will think that this is a character. I mean, and decimal position is blank then. If decimal position is 0 and I have not written data type, then system will understand that this is unumeric. Got it? Yeah. Now I'll just compile this. Yeah. What? F4, yeah. So I will go back and I will compile this. Okay, I can remove this, right? Oh. File empf created in library, right? Now we can see the data. I will do how to see the data. If I will do a work object empf. So you can see this has been created. Now if I want to see the data, I can do many ways are there. I will do run query star n empf. So here you can see file is there, but there is no data in that file, right? So either we can insert the data star n and then file name. So one way to do a query was run query. Another way is I can do strSQL. In that we have mentioned key also, right? A query, see, query is external. This is a tool which we are using, so it won't ask you. That also we will explain little later. This is select star from empf. So from here also we can come SQL. Using SQL, using run query. Huh? Run query. Run query you root, right? RUNQRY star n. I mean RUNQRY one space, then star n, then file name. STRSQL. So the moment you will type sorry, STRSQL, okay, I'll press enter. I came here. The SQL session opened. Select star PF. Here, I mean, normal your SQL query. You have to write it. You know, it's basic of SQL, right? No. No. Okay. So, I mean, these are very basic. So, based on that, you can get the data. So, two ways you got it, right? So, run query. Another yeah, yeah, query is related. Work query, that is work query. That is also here. Here also you can do create a query. Um, First query, specify the file section. So file name is empf. This is the save the decision one run. So see here also we ran this query, but there was no data. That's why we are unable to see the data. Okay. So three ways you saw that how to see the data. Another way is there UPD Here we can update the data. EMPF. I came here. UPD UPD for update. DTA data. Update DTA. And then finally we have to write it. Here, if you see options are there. Insert and also I'm going to insert the data. One, first name is last name is and I just made two entry. I will come out. See, added two. So I will do. Okay. Now whatever I did earlier, we will see. Run query. Now see the data. So whatever the data I entered, we can see. End out. It's clear. In SQL also, I can check SQL. We used update data to just to enter data. I mean, through SQL also we can insert the data, right? You know, insert that I can do it. Insert data through SQL. There is a command called insert. Insert. You will see here into file empf library is there. Okay, ID. So I will write 3. Then I will write this one is C. And this one C. See, insert into this empf value will be this. C not is a specified table name. Okay. ID name first name this C. Correct. Right. Column C not in specified tables. Let me check. Oh, okay. Got it. not giving codes. Okay. Because here we have to give everything in quotes. But this is numeric, so numeric will be fine. Inserted one row, inserted.
Just like insert and it goes.
Yeah. And now I will do a query. Now the third one got inserted, right? The C1 I inserted, right?
Okay.
So these are external tools we are using, but later we will be creating our own application to insert the data and all. Have you ever seen like you are going and inserting your bank account detail and all in your bank? No. We have to, I mean, we have screens from there, you can click it and so that in that way we will do it because the user cannot have access to database, right? So he will be only for our this one I am inserting, but later I will change it.
Okay. That's like
Yeah.
more of like a menu and we create it. Menu or screen.
Screens will create it. We will create it. Okay. So here when I created one physical file where we are keeping the data. Now I can create a logical file. Now MPLF. So oh, this has to be type LF. I mean, actually, using F6 also you would have created. I think that is the best. You got it. So, but the same thing I have to type. That's right. I just copied. So all these things are not required. In logical, you have to mention here P file. This logical you are creating on which physical file? So EMPF was physical file, right? So this logical I am creating, and here suppose I am changing key to first name. And now ID is key is first name, not ID. I can keep even composite key also. First name and last name. So this logical file we will be seeing the same data with first name and last name. First name and last name. What exactly when we write a two, I mean two keys. So what exactly mean of that? What exactly it does? First, it will sort based on first name because first name is the first key. Then, if tie happens, tie in the sense of I will create one database for you and already I will do. Okay. Some of the database I can pick. Let me create one. So suppose ID is like 1, then 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. And then first name is A, this one is L, last name. Here first name is B, this one C, here B, this one is A, then this one is B, and this one is again B, this one is D, this one is D, and this one is G, and this one is K. Suppose my database only three field I am considering: ID, this one is ID, and this one is if name, this one is L name. Okay. So if I am creating earlier key was this one, so data was like this. Now the same database I created a key with F name and L name. So how the data will be F name and L name. So now how data, if I will search data through this logical, how I will see the data, how data will be sorted.
Okay.
Mhm.
First name and last name. Once we go back to the
Mhm.
okay, it will fetch the information from a physical file, whatever the
Mhm.
first name and the last name we give.
Right.
Whatever we mentioned that, and it
Mhm.
will fetch that information ID.
It will fetch all fields. It's not like only two fields because I have mentioned this record format. So when I mention record format, all fields will be there.
Okay.
It's not like I have not written remaining fields, so it won't be. All fields will be there. But these two will play a role in sorting. That's it. It's not like the remaining age and last name and middle name all will be lost. It will be there. Everything will come. Only what I am saying, sort based on these two fields.
Okay, which means like it will give, for example, if I'm selecting A by giving first name,
Mhm.
and it will give the first name as well as last name as well as the ID, so
Mhm.
that alone will be displayed, right?
What I did not get it.
So here, what we gonna type
Mhm.
is first name and last name.
Mhm.
So the first name is like A, but we
Mhm.
have six IDs,
Uh-huh.
six names are there.
Right.
But I'm gonna search first name,
Uh-huh.
first guy. For example, say
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
by chance I'm searching the first guy only A,
Mhm.
and it will display his ID and his last name also.
This is full detail. Middle name also, age is also there, everything it will
Okay, yeah, everything will be
be.
displayed of that particular A. That's it.
Uh-huh. See, in this one, what I mean, the main use of logical is the main see. Normally, if you are seeing this world, I mean, with your normal eyes, you are seeing how the color and everything is there. If I am putting a glass with a blue color, so I will be seeing the entire world in a blue. If I will put a yellow color glass, I will see the entire world in yellow. But actually, world is on in the same color only. World is not changing, and my perception is changing. How I am seeing that is getting changed.
Okay, yeah.
So logical is that data will be physical file data will be as it is. That is not going to change. But how I want to see that I am changing. Got it? So all data, how many fields, like in our example, only 4 5 fields I took. Suppose 100 fields are there, all 100 fields will be there. Only how I want a sorted data, that will change. Like earlier I created based on ID. So if I am fetching from a physical file, all the data will be get sorted through ID. Suppose one field is there status, employee status. If employee is there in this organization, he is there or not. Status A will be active, I will for inactive. So those who are there in that organization, his status will be A. Those who left, his status will be I. What I did, I created a logical file of a key field is status. Now, what it will happen, even though the last employee, I created based on status A, so first all status A employee will be come, and then all status I employee will come, irrespective of their ID. ID will, the 100 will go top and one will go down. That also. Like first employee has left the organization, so his ID will be down, and the last employee is active, so his employee can be top based on status active and inactive. So A will come first and I will come later. So based on that,
Okay.
get it? Okay. The similar way here I created a first name and last name key field. So how my database will look like? First, it will just ignore this field. Now, uh, ID I will, even though I will write ID here, but it will just ignore. I mean, it won't consider in sorting. So here, if you see first name, so and so first name, we sort happens. So which name will come first? Which one will come first? Right.
Which one will be?
See, I am sorting based on for F name.
Okay.
So which value will come first? The first row, which value will come?
We started with using password, it is A only will come.
Yeah. So what I am saying, what will do? A came. So A, so A last name is L, and uh, and then ID is 1, right?
Yeah.
Now after this, which one will come?
After it will come B.
Okay, but if you see, we have 3B.
Yeah, it should come B A.
Why?
Because the last name is character starts with A. So
Exactly.
sort like that.
Here, why this? Because I have two key fields, first name and last name. So what is the usage of second key field is, first it will write B in all three. I mean, sorry, I am writing this way, so B, but so B is there, but tie happens in all three reports, right? All three are B. So how I will say that which one will come first and which one will go second and which one will be third. So that tie will be broke based on this one. So A will come first. A. So A ID is 3 now. Then B. B is there, right? So it will come B. So B and ID is 4. And then it's C, right? So C will come and C ID is 2. And then after that B over all we sorted B. Then D is there. So D will come and then ID is 5, and then K came and K ID is 6. So now my new logical will sort data in this way, because first it will sort based on this one first name, then it will sort based on last name. In first name if match tie happens, so it will sort based on. So that's why sometimes you will be having composite key, like six five 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 or 6 6. So there we will be sorting based on this one only.
And what about the last name is also like
Last name is also match. Then whichever the first bit will come now. So because only two key fields is there. So in this case you cannot say that this file is unique. Whenever we say unique, so unique means for that set of keys, only one record has to be there. But in this scenario, it like first name and last name, you cannot say that this file is unique. Like based on key, we can say you can create a unique also. But if I will create a unique here, if I will create a unique this file, then if you will go and try to add another B and B, first name and last name, system won't allow you to. Because system will say that this is a unique file, so you cannot make a duplicate entry. Getting right?
And so far, like we have seen, creating a physical file, that is nothing but is a table or a view, and next thing, like we have created the logical file, that is something like how to view the physical file the way we want it by specifying the key fields, and and then the next thing is like how the output is nothing but displaying the file. So that is a differentiation, right? So now we have edited all the logical file now, and we have created a program. But if we run it, compile it, and to view, are we going to compile it now or?
Yeah, yeah. But another thing here, we cannot see the view of this, or we cannot see this view of this logical file because whenever you will do a query, like work query or run query or STL/SQL or UPTDTA, these all are a tool on S400. So they will display data based on their query. So like in SQL, if I have to sort the data, I have to say order by. I mean STL select star from ENTPF order by ID. Whatever the key I created, so here we have to mention order by. So like that. So they won't be able to show you exactly how the data. Like there is a tool called DB2, database utility. Main company has, especially in India, main company has DBU. DBU will show you exactly how the logical you created, no? How the data will be sorted. If you have a DBU in your company, you can go and check. In DBU you can see it, but other tool it won't show. Here how we can see it. Once I will write a program, then you can see. In a program, I will put in a debug or DSP by I will do, and then you can see how the sorting was there. So how I am getting the data. But using this tool, run query or query, it won't show because it's override whatever the query this one keys is there. No keys will be overridden.
So like here, like we create a program and we can see the data by using the three different ways, like using SQL queries and the run queries and work query. Is there a difference between run query and work query?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's all query language, only,
Yeah.
both. And SQL is different. SQL is all query language.
SQL is also a query only. All are queries.
By using a query, we do it, and then we update data using UPDDTA. Also, like we update by using insert from this method. Okay, and then yeah, then we moved on to the last one.
Um, one thing I will do, I will, I mean, for previous batches, no, or any one batch, I will provide you access for all videos. So that also it will help you know um, how we are doing now. In next batches also, what I mean, next classes in next couple of classes also you can go and you can see that okay, what all things we are going to discuss. In advance it will help you to understand things. So I will provide you access today on those videos. So you can whenever you will get a time, whatever we discussed today also, no? The same classes are there in that one. Those classes also you can go and see. If sometimes what happens, I mean I may miss something. So I mean different classes things you can go right. So
This one is also in,
I'm recording, so it's getting recorded.
it is also.
So today or tomorrow I will upload this also because this will be big video, no? So it takes some time to upload. So once I will upload you, I will share with you. Okay. So I mean today what we discussed initially in CL we discussed how to retrieve the system value and all. That's it. In database we created a physical file, we created a logical file, we just populated data and CLI LFI couldn't compile, right? In BF we created, we saw that data we inserted a data, logical file we created, but we have to compile it. So this we saw that what exactly physical file is, what exactly simple logical file is. Tomorrow what we will do, we will because this is a very simple logical file. There are a number of concepts now. Multi-member file, multi-format logical file, join logical file. So all those things we will see. Multi-format and multi-member. It's really you need to understand. And then join logical. Join logical is very simple. I mean, but in AS4 nobody uses also join logical very easily. but it's there. But in all interview questions people ask, so we'll discuss join logical also. But multi-member is extensively used in all older application and where huge data they are dealing. So multi-member, multi-format logical is used but not that much. Like Shannon creates multi-format logical, um, but not that much used. But we will discuss that. You should know that what exactly multi-format logical is. Okay. Uh, can we log in so I will compile or? We'll send you another. We'll send you another set of documents. Uh, those documents will be having detail of database, display files, and all. So like the first PPT I sent you to only CL earlier, right? So now I'll send you another set of documents where you'll be having database, display file, and all. For the next couple of 3-4 classes, details will be there in that PPT. So we just compile this logical file. I will compile. I compile this logical file. If I will do a run query on this logical, REMPLF, you won't get data sorted based on first name and middle name. Even though in this scenario, I mean, you can say this is sorted, but actually it won't sort because I am using external tools, run query or work query or SQL. So those are external tools which override whatever the query and in keys sorting order it was. Because here we can specify our own. Even if you want to select where condition is there, na? Select where condition, where ID equal to, I can write ID equals to 3. So field only one record. So here this word query is a different, uh, another tool. That's what it is overriding our whatever the logical file created, its attributes. So once you write RPG program, we'll see the original how the original logical will look like.
And here you searched it, that where query, and how did that result came? Now you have searched it. So
Okay. Here record select equal to star yes. I mean, if I'll take for record selection.
okay.
Because this is all run query characteristics.
And you said SQL and query work query is all external tool.
Yeah.
And what is the external tool actually?
See, see, whenever we buy a package of AS400, these things will be given to you. Even SEU, source utility where we are writing this one code, SEU is again has installed a tool SEU to help us to do coding. Now the alternate of SEU is this one. This is a developer tool. You can whatever DDS and everything we are doing, we can do it from here also. So this was the basic AS400 is like AS400 programming language. It is supporting programming language. Database is there, OA operating system is there, but on top of that, SQL, RNU, SDA, or SEU, all are tools. On top of that, like SDA we will use to design a screen. SDA is a tool installed on this one. RNA is a tool to design a report. So, but they will live along with the main package, but they are external. I mean, they design a tool and they have installed on the. You see, like DBU, DBU is a tool. Like here, DBU is not installed, but like in all, as I told you, in India, almost all companies they have a DBU tool. So, I mean, 90% places you will find DBU.
Even I installed.
Yeah, DBU is there, right?
I installed actually.
Okay, okay.
Like that.
So you can see the logical in DBU will see the correct data, correct form of data. Because DBU take the characteristic of logical. But these tools like SQL is not designed for SQL. SQL is common for all data. So it's SQL is list order how whatever attributes you give during query what you are giving, it will that is the main priority. So it will be based on that. So like work query or run query or all those things are like that only. Because work query is also if you see work query generate SQL behind the scene. If you see there is option you want to see the work query or you want to see the SQL. So you can see I think option 8 will show you SQL also. Whatever the based on work query, SQL will get generated no? That you can see. Here only I think long back I did I don't remember exact options. Let me check. Mm, okay. Just let me select. Okay, now it's fetching the data or because already I have created a query. I will do second query. Okay, I'll select the same one, right? EMP LF. This time I will select. Somewhere it will give us option. Okay, F3. Done in the base. One option 8 comes. Somewhere it's there. Okay, I will see somewhere it's there that you, when we create a query, it will show you that SQL also. I just forgot where exactly. So internally it's generate SQL, not query. And the run query is again uh, it's making us our life simple, but in background again it's also run the SQL query. So that's why they are ignoring the sorting order. But what about the core RPG or core AS4 thing we will use? Got it, right? Okay. Today we'll stop it here only because by the time you have to go and you have to read that DB also. Uh, Tomorrow we'll start with member concept and multi-format logical. I think tomorrow both will take 2 hours probably. And join logical is also there. So today I will send you the database concept this one and all those PPTs. Just go through DB1. Once we'll complete the DB, then in next class we'll come back to CL and we'll, because CL we will do in couple of portions.
Sessions.
Yeah, yeah. So next we will do how to read database through CL. Like DB we created, data we populated. So how to read DB, and we can do send PGM message and all to display the data. In that we will do. So looping also we'll see, learn there only how to do if condition and all, more messages and all. So monitoring the messages, all those things we'll do. So once DB will complete, again we'll come back to see. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So I will stopping this.